Hey, Composite Gloves here. This is the 25th video in the Massive from the Ground Up tutorial series, and today we will be talking about the macro control options down here. So they're basically a bunch of free knobs, and we've already talked about modulating sources, so you could just put them anywhere, and you can use these knobs to control them according to how you map them. It's worth noting that vibrato is automatically mapped with new sound. Currently, that's how it is anyways. It may change in the future. So you could just delete that and put your own thing there and do that kind of a thing. You can learn these knobs. They're useful for linking a bunch of parameters together. Like put one over here and then over here and over here. And you can hold down shift, drop a bunch of them. And then you just drag them however you want to affect your stuff. Bless me. You affect your stuff, and then when you turn your knob, it will thusly affect said sound. Okay, and that's what these knobs do. Now, Save MIDI has been the subject of some confusion, and I do not know what it does. I've tried looking it up and just I've got an idea of what it does sort of now. So if you make connections to a controller for a live set, like say I link it to a knob, and when I turn the knob on my controller, it turns this knob. And then you want to save that setup, you click Save MIDI, and then it should save it. So next time you boot it up, it should pop open, right? Well, I don't think that's how it works. Especially if you're working in a DAW, I think your DAW will contain the data for the multi-linking control. Like for FL Studios, that's up here, this guy. So if you were doing in standalone mode, I could see Save MIDI working, sort of. I don't know how you'd access the saved file, and I don't know where the saved file goes. So just telling you, I wouldn't count on that for a live set. I'd save it through some sort of a DAW and experiment. I think that's more of a situation specific. If anyone does know what the Save MIDI knob does, please drop it in the comments. I'd love to know. And then the last thing is you have these here things that you can map to various places. And this is the key tracking, and it's independent of these key tracking filter type deals. So if we go to a new sound, actually we don't even need to go to a new sound. I have a low pass on. Okay. And as you can see, and if we drop the key tracking on there and turn it on, which already is, wherever you hit on your keyboard. So if we go to a keyboard, this is the sound. Higher notes, the low pass isn't affected very much, but the low notes, the low pass is on all the way. And so that's what key tracking does. It just maps it linearly. You can also do this TR, capital R. That's key tracking random. So now, no matter what, I could hit just... It's just random every time you hit it. Like you don't know what this parameter will do when you hit your key. Which maybe that's what you want. Maybe you're out for that kind of a thing. This AT, when you map this to your parameter, that's aftertouch. If you don't know what aftertouch is, just go look it up real fast. It's basically when you hit a key and you can push it down a little bit further and wiggle it, and it will respond. It'll produce some sort of an outcome according to how it's been mapped. So there's aftertouch, and then there is, I've never had a keyboard that had aftertouch, so I don't know. This is too fancy for me. And then you have velocity, which if you put this on something, which probably would end up on your amp, it will respond to how hard you hit your key. The particular MIDI controller I have set up right now does not have velocity envelopes, so if I hit my key soft or loud, it's always the same volume. So, but if you did have one that had velocity mapping, it can do that. And that's all that the macro controls are. And I believe that's actually it for this tutorial series. If you have any questions on how to do anything, let me know. There'll probably be more. I'll cover attributes maybe, and as requests come, I'm sure there's something that will fit in the basic category that I just didn't think of. And yeah, that's it. If you enjoy these tutorials, share them with someone who else would enjoy them. Like, comment, subscribe, check out my music, and have a blessed day.